Okay, to find more details about uh, the the update research report about Masan Group. Okay, here we go. Masan Group research report shows Pháp Đăng, Associate Director at Viet Capital Securities, spoken by Areca, date 2019, December 30. Okay. Masan Group operates in the branded food and beverage sector (MCH) and in the animal protein value chain and midlife (MML). Other businesses including mining, MSR, and a significant holding in Techcombank. Okay, you can see this is overview of Masan Group. The current price is 57,000 dong 100. Our current target price is 71,000 dong and 700 Vietnam dong, with the 25.6% up. Market cap 2.9 billion USD. Foreign room is 283.7 million. Okay, PE you can see in the board, and this is compare the price of Masan compares to VN index, and you can see the blue line is the price of Masan, and the red line is VN index. So Masan Group had a fall really sharp with more than 35%. Okay, today we have some news. M&A expands consumer franchise but complicates outlook. We maintain a buying rating. Why the sympathize with the market's discounts based on MSN's unstained outlook from expanding M&A with Vincommerce VCM, which has been evidenced by a recent slump in MSN share price. We find MSN undervalued as it trades at a 32% discount to our target price based net asset value estimate. We cut our target price by 25% as we curtails our 2019 F to 2021 earnings by 19% to 23% since F&B sales and margins have been weaker than expected. We also decreased our mining forecast amid substance metal prices and slower than expected sales progress at Masan Resources (MSR). In addition, we apply a new 15% conglomerate discount to our estimated net asset value due to the pending M&A with VCM that would further diversify MSN's businesses along with the pending acquisition of HC Stocks Tungsten unit that would raise MSN exposure to this commodity. We note that in this report, we have yet to incorporate the above M&A into our forecasts due to the lack of information regarding aspects such as deal structure and business operation details. Potential downside risks to our positive view: slowing F&B growth mid-rollout underperforms our expectation, unsuccessful retail execution if the M&A with VCM went through. M&A with VCM could have a significant long-term implications for MSN. On the upside, owning VCM equips MSN with an extensive physical store network through which it can distribute its own consumer products. This setup is becoming increasingly important as we believe in the ongoing strong emergence of big retail chains in Vietnam will make FMCG companies more dependent on these retail chains to reach end consumers. On the downside, MSN is essentially swapping part of its crown jewel business packed F&B for business that is highly challenging to execute and that has made sizable losses in the past based on Vingroup historical segment reporting. In the mini-mart industry, while there could be more than one winner, for now we feel more confident about MWG and its backward selling chain over MSN, thanks to MWG's proven execution capabilities. Among its existing businesses, Masan Midlife MML is said to be MSN's biggest growth driver going forward, banking on its superior product quality and Masan's capabilities to build brands and distribution. We expect MML to become a significant player in Vietnam's USD 10 billion pork market. We project MML mid sales to reach USD 460 million in 2021 forward, according for 40% of MML's total revenue. After seeing positive traction in Hanoi following to launch of the Middaily brand in late 2018, evidenced by a 55% pork market share in 46 Vinmart supermarkets in Hanoi. MML launched Middaily in Ho Chi Minh City in September 2019. MSN looks to enter home and personal care industry HPC by acquiring NET. We believe NET's sales will improve as it can leverage on Masan's distribution network and branding building capabilities. We project NET will record a revenue CAGR of 14 during 2019 forward to 2022 forward, with 10% during 2016 to 2019, which could contribute 7% to Masan Consumer and MSC revenue in 2022 forward. You can see 6 months 2019 F&B and mining business underperforms our expectations in quarter 3. You can see the net value. MCH Masan Consumer Holding, driven by beverage, grow 29% and convenient food 5%, while means reasoning drop 0.5%. You can see the forecast is high, but the actual is low. Especially MSR tungsten revenue fell 28% to 2.4 trillion Vietnam dong, as selling price retreated. Okay, as you can see the board to take more information. High raw material costs with the MC had higher raw material costs and initial investment for the new product hurt EBITDA margin. MML margin expanded to on the back of favorable raw material price and savings from downsize the sales force. Techcombine contribution. Techcombine standalone MPAT advanced 14th year. However, MSN's effective economic interest in Techcombine contracted from 25.2% in quarter 1 to in quarter 1 2018 to 21.5% currently, after Techcombine's capital raising in the quarter 2 in 2018's main overhead expense to holdco level. Okay, you can see. The next one, revenue and gross profit, operating profit, profit before tax, and part means in which Techcombank distribution. Yes, and our VCFC comment on 2019 forward, which our forecast at growth, especially reasoning and convenient food, did not speed up in the third quarter 2019 as expected. In our view, Masan's reasoning sales contribute to partly affected by some negative news that arose earlier in 2019. Our growth forecast is spearheaded by non-alcoholic beverage, grow 30% to 3.6 trillion Vietnam dong, and as the 154 million USD, we still our mid revenue projections for 2019 from 978 billion Vietnam dong to as the 42 million USD to 232 billion Vietnam dong as 10 million USD, mainly because MML capitalized part of its mid revenue and expense during Middle East Commission period. MSR Masan Resource. We cut our forecast as Masan Resource sales are trailing our expectation due to challenging market conditions, especially for tungsten. In addition, Masan Resource has not resolved its unsold copper inventory issues. Okay, something in the board. Please take a seat. For the Techcombank's contribution. For our analysis on Techcombank, please find our update report Mortgage Book 2 late 2020 NIM expansion. Date November 19, 2019. One of 63 million USD gain from the deemed disposal of Techcombank in 2018, with the 71 million USD from the international arbitration settlement with Jacob E&C Australia PT Ltd in the third quarter 2019, as mentioned above. Okay, the last MML Fitch GPM surpasses our expectation thanks to favorable raw material prices. Our revised GPM forecast for MMA is further supported by a smaller project revenue contribution from mid softer ASP Hertz GMP. 2020 forward, MC Masan Consumer Holding and Masan midlife to spearhead growth. You can see growth to be led by MCH, the first MCH, sorry. Growth to be led by non-alcoholic beverage, 17% year-year, followed by convenient foods, 7%. We assume Masan will successfully acquire net. On a standalone basis, we project net revenue will inch up 7% to 1.2 trillion Vietnam dong as 51 million USD in 2020, which is partly bolstered by distribution support from Masan. However, we assume Masan will consolidate net for only 10 months in 2020, equivalent to a revenue contribution of 981 billion Vietnam dong as 42 million USD. MML's VCFC comment on 2020 forward. We forecast growth to be mostly underpinned by meat, whose revenue we project will surge to 4.9 trillion Vietnam dong as 209 million USD in 2020 forward, on the back of distribution and peak supply expansion. MSR, we do not factor in any copper sales in 2020 as we wait for Masan Resort to secure a solution for its copper inventory issues. We note that as the third quarter 2019, Masan Resort carried USD 40 million in copper inventory per management. Okay, you can see more in the board. MCH and MMC, MCH GPM, MCH. Based on our projection, MCH 2020 GPM will be pulled down by its consolidation of net, which currently generates a thinner GPM, 19% based on our projections, than other products of Masan Consumer Holding. MML, we project meat GPM will broaden to 20% in 2020 forward, on the back of economies of scales and contribution from new processed meat skills, which will help to maximize porker value. Masan and Vingroup to merge Masan Consumer Holdings and Vincommerce and Vineco into Consumers Good Retail Group. Masan and Vingroup, MSN and VIC signed a memorandum of understanding MOU you state that Vincommerce VIC Consumer Retail subsidiary, Vineco, a direct agricultural subsidiary of Vincommerce, and Masan Consumer Holdings MCH, MSNs with 85.7% owned F&B subsidiary will merge to establish a new entity. According to Masan, it will operate the post-merger company. Per our discussion with Vingroup management, Vingroup will swap its shares in VCM Service and Trading Develop JSC, VCM, the entity that owns Vincommerce, into the new company post-merger as of November 2019. The shareholder structure of VCM is Vingroup 64%, GIC 16%, and other individual 20%. According to an announcement sent to its employees, VIC management said that VIC's effective ownership in Vincommerce and Vineco post-merger will no longer be at a majority level. VIC management also states that it will focus its financial and human resources in two key fields: industrials, VinFast and VinSmart, and technology. In addition to Masan Consumer Holdings leading diversified package F&B platform, the post-merger company will inherit the retail network of 2,600 Vinmart and Vinmart Plus stores in 50 provinces, as well as 14 Vineco high-tech vegetable farms. We note that the post-merger company will not include Vinpro. Vingroup's home electronics and application retail business had recently ceased operation. VinID, Vingroup's payment business, and Areca, Vingroup's e-commerce platform that has recently ceased operation. From Masan's perspective, the merger will mark its official foray into the consumer retail business and also give it better control over its distribution network. In addition to Masan Consumer Holding, we also expect Masan's mid-subsidiary Masan Midlife MML to leverage on the Vinmart and Vinmart Plus stores network for distribution. No details regarding the specific construction of this merger, such as growth ratio and the execution timeline, have been proved by Masan or Vingroup at this point. Moreover, while Vingroup disclosed some headline results for its anti-consumer retail segment. The specific breakdown for Vinmart and Vinmart Plus and Vineco is not available. As such, for the time being, we hold off from incorporating these pending M&As into our model. Okay, think out the financial result of Vingroup Consumer Retail segment 2017, 2018, 2019. Masan launches tender offer for up to 60% of NET to enter HPC market on December 24, 2019. Masan Consumer, a subsidiary of Masan Group, launched a tender offer for up to 60% of domestic detergent company Net Detergent JSC, listed on the Ho Chi Minh Stock Exchange via its newly established subsidiary Masan HPC. Masan expects to complete this transaction within 2 months. Net delivered revenue of 1.1 trillion Vietnam dong, as 47.3 million USD, and impact of 69 billion Vietnam dong, as 3 million USD over the last 12 months per its 2018 annual report. Net derived 65% of its revenue from the domestic market via its own branded products, while 32% came from export, of which 40% were under Net's own brand, while the rest are OEM brand. Per Net management, in the domestic market, Net mainly competes the economy and mass market segment, and in the second and third style area. Masan's offering price is 48,000 dong per share, which puts Net market cap at 1.1 trillion Vietnam dong, as 46.3 million USD, and implies an outlay of 645 billion Vietnam dong, as 27.8 million USD for a 60% stake. This offering price puts Net's TTM per at 15.5x, which is reasonable for controlling stake in our view. If successful, this acquisition will mark Masan an entry into the home and personal care market, which aligns in Masan Consumer 5-year strategic plan that was reiterated at its AGM earlier this year. Vietnam's home and personal care market is worth more than 3 billion USD per Euro Monitor, and it is being dominated by foreign companies such as Unilever and P&G. Masan looks to leverage its distribution network to bring net products to consumers. Per management, Masan Consumer can utilize more than half of its 300,000 points of sales to distribute net products. We think Masan could also help net to premiumize its product portfolio based on its branding capabilities. Considering the entry valuation as existing business platform and Masan Consumer strategic plan, we view this acquisition as a positive development for Masan. That said, the immediate financial impact from this acquisition on Masan will be minimal due to NET's small scale relative to Masan. Valuation: we apply a sum of past valuation for Masan in which we employ the DCF methods for Masan Consumer, EV per EBITDA for MRR, and PER methods for MML, and our house valuation for Techcombank. So you can see the figure 5 VCSC valuation for Masan. Equity value attribution followed the screen. And so the target price is 71,700. We have a valuation discount 15% for the M&A, not clear till now. 50% discount. Okay. Our valuation of Masan Consumer contracts by 20% as its sales and profit margins checked below our previous forecast. We cut our 2019 forward to 2021 forward EBIT forecast for MSC by 14% on average. Our valuation of Masan Resource shrinks by 31% as we revise down its 2020 forward EBITDA from 110 million USD in our previous report to 71 million USD, primarily because Masan Resource sale progress undershoots our expectation. In this report, we start to apply a conglomerate discount of 15% for Masan due to the pending M&A with VCM that would further diversify Masan businesses along with the pending acquisition of home and care personal stocks, HC stocks, tungsten unit that would raise Masan exposure to this commodity